City of Asheville is using technology to help visitors find their way around an historic site.
Information that's centuries old is now in the hands of anyone with a smartphone or tablet. News 13's John Lee explains.
Here at Riverside Cemetery here in Asheville, among the famous Asheville residents buried here, author Thomas Wolfe, at a site that goes back to the 19th century. Now, 21st century technology could connect folks to the past.
It's just one of the most beautiful hidden treasures in the city.
87 acres with 15,000 grave sites. Many of the people buried here had streets named after them.
Klingman or Merriman or W.T. Weaver, all of those folks are here. O. Henry is buried here, Thomas Wolfe, many of the sort of more famous folks from the city of Asheville.
And because of that, Riverside Cemetery draws thousands of visitors who crave a link to Asheville's past. But finding specific markers can be time-consuming, and sometimes the only way is with old paper maps that go back generations.
This is probably one of the better shaped ones. We have worse.
In the end, what we're doing is replacing thousands of old pieces of paper.
Scott Barnwell of the city's IT department says the wave of the future is at our fingertips.
And you can go to this website and zoom in and zoom out.
GIS mapping gives anyone with a smartphone or iPad a detailed resource.
And they'll be able to search on a last name, search on all kinds of criteria. So we have a photographic record of every tombstone in the cemetery.
For more than a year, GIS technician Corey White has snapped some 9,000 grave markers and still has thousands to go.
I then come out and find each individual grave on here and kind of just do a real field check,
attaching each picture and its location to give the public a roadmap.
Born dates, death dates, military records. There's a lot of other underlying information behind it that other people in the community could utilize.
We're hoping to add a lot more functionality. For example, being able to come out and identify veterans very easily.
Details with the touch of a screen, and the city says convenience is just one benefit.
But probably the biggest driver of this entire project is being able to determine how much space is still available for new interments, and also just to make sure we have a record of everybody that's interred here currently, and we can maintain this property effectively for generations to come.
At the same time, feeding that interest in local history and the men and women who were such a key part of it.
It'll just make this entire place so much more accessible.
The GIS mapping still very much a work in progress, but they hope to have everything complete by the end of the year. At Riverside Cemetery, I'm John Lee, News 13.